Peace and love, all the above, and I'm back. I'm back again with another video. Now, today I want to speak on the power of silence. The power of silence. Now, understand me when I say this. There is great power in silence. Alright? Whether it's listening to your inner voice, that quiet little voice in the back of your head, which holds a lot of wisdom, by the way, or just getting a better understanding of others. Either or, there is still power in silence. Now, during my journey, I have found that silence is definitely the key, or a key, in enlightenment. Alright? That along with darkness. But silence in itself, no sound, is just absolutely amazing. I can't stress the good is done in my life. Alright, let me tell you a little bit about myself first. First off, I'm not a talkative person in the first place. Okay, there's a few reasons for that. I'm not that social. Alright. Two, when it comes down to understanding others and getting others' perspective, it does a lot of good to actually hush up and let the person speak, so you can get a better knowing of who they are, or understanding of who they really are. Alright, you can't do that if you're talking the whole time. Alright, another thing is, when you're interacting with folks, it helps to shut up. It does, especially if you don't really know the person. You don't know what they're going to do with that information you give them, so it's just good to actually get information on them first. So to listen, God gave us 2 ears, 1 mouth. I believe the Creator gave us these things in that quantity for a reason. That's why I put a lot more importance into actually listening instead of talking. Alright. Another thing, when you're speaking to other folks, period, you're giving power away. You know how they say knowledge is power? So when you're telling someone about yourself, you're giving them a little bit of power. This is true. You're giving them power. But guess what? On the other hand, when you're listening, using these, you're gaining power. So, me, myself, I like power. Whether it's knowledge or influence or whatever, I realize that listening is the key. Whether it's listening to who I really am, which is like my inner self, that inner voice, or listening to others. Okay? There's great power, once more, great power in silence. Definitely underutilized in this, today's society. In a society where social media is the norm, and listening to the radio, music, and all this stuff is fine and good. But when are we going to get rid of these distractions just for a second to listen to that voice that's trying to reach out to you? When are we going to give it just a little bit of time, just a little bit of silence, so you can hear what you really have to tell yourself? Now, a lot of us don't do that. But me, myself, I've found that meditation is the key. And of course, once again, silence has a lot to do with meditating. And if it wasn't for meditation, sitting in the dark, in a silent room, I may have never known who I truly am. You may never know who you truly are until you actually sit with yourself and listen. You'll be surprised at what you may hear. You'll be absolutely surprised at what you may hear. Or even ask a question and then sit in silence. Once again, you may even be surprised what you might pick up on. All right? So, power. There is power in silence. I just want y'all to know that. So, y'all stop talking so much and listen. All right. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and like, subscribe, all of the above, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video.